Okay, good afternoon. We're back at the López compound, and I'm going to be talking about a crocodile that I made a while back. It's taken me about 14 years to get to this point, and working on it little by little. I get the barbed wire and I twist it like this, more or less, by hand. It's all twisted by hand. All these pieces of wire are twisted by hand, and then they're tied with old pieces of baling wire, one to the other. The first thing I did when I made this crocodile is I've always had an affinity for crocodiles or alligators. I like the type of animal that they are, and when one time we visited Las Vegas, Nevada, and we were across the street at the old Aladdin Casino, and we noticed that the Museum of Natural History was just right across the street, so we walked in there, and we saw a crocodile head, an extinct head, an ancient head that was just the skeleton of the head of a crocodile that was this big. In other words, crocodiles used to grow this big here in the United States. In Nevada, there was crocodiles that were this big, and this crocodile has a head that's that wide. Huh? That's how wide the head is, and it has a tongue that moves. No, see that tongue going up and down. So it has a tongue that moves, and this mouth opens up too. If about four guys get together and they can open that mouth, and that mouth will open up this wide. This mouth will open up, but you need good, strong, heavy guys to open that mouth, but it does open, so that mouth opens. And I started out with a head, just the head by itself, and I had the head in that part of the yard, and a friend of mine from California, Sal Garcia, he came by one day and he noticed the head. He liked the head, and he said, "Let's get together, Ben, and we'll lay out the body." And I told him, "Okay, you help me." And he says, "Yeah, I'll help you." So we got together and we put pieces of wire from there all the way to the end. But we had to make circles of barbed wire like this. That's right. See, we had to put circles first before we started applying the wire. We had to put circles all the way down, and then over the circles I came in with a wire. What Sal helped me do was to put the initial pieces of wire all the way down, so that we had an armature, and we had something to be able to connect the rest of the wire to. The spikes on the crocodile are made from tractor blades, where people that have tractors and grass, these blades cut the grass like that, or the alfalfa, and these blades are very, very sharp because they have little ridges on the ends, that these ridges can really cut you. This crocodile looks like it looks like it's not capable of hurting you, but actually, if you were to fall on it or somebody pushed you on it, you could get hurt pretty bad with a barbed wire, no? Or if you cut yourself accidentally against one of these. A friend of mine did get cut because he was trying to jump over it, no, at that skinny end, and he jumped over it on one side okay, but on the way back it got him right here, and it drew a little crocodile where it cut him. I had to get out the first aid kit and help him out, no. But I'm real happy with the way the crocodile came out. Friends of mine, my brother, and other friends have helped me collect the barbed wire. So I haven't had to pay for any of the barbed wire because it's all been donated to me. And as a matter of fact, I have the wire from a little ranch in Colorado where they replaced the whole little ranch, all the barbed wire in the little ranch And the man that owned that little ranch gave me about 5 big rolls of barbed wire that they all went into this crocodile. So all the barbed wire from a little ranch came in Colorado came into this barbed wire. Plus, a friend of mine in Ranchitos, Lencho, he had a trailer that burned down, and by that trailer they had a bunch of old wire and a bunch of different stuff. And one day he asked me, "Would you come and help me clean out this trailer, clean out where the fire was?" And I go, "Yeah." And there was a bunch of barbed wire there. So we just put all the barbed wire in the back of the truck and brought it to the house. And he said, "That's a win-win situation." He goes, "I get rid of all the junk and you take it home." So it worked out nice. And that's how I got a lot of the barbed wire. Some of this barbed wire is very old barbed wire. You have to look for the old parts. And some of it is more recent barbed wire. But some of these pieces of barbed wire are 150 years old. Some of these pieces, over 150 years old. So they were some of the first pieces of barbed wire that were introduced into the United States. And let's see, hold on. The crocodile is 35 feet long from the nose to the tail. And the tail has these spikes. They're also from tractor blades, from tractors. Where I would have imagined that if the ancient crocodiles moved their tail either this way, they could harm something with these spikes. So that's why I put them in. Excuse me. So the most difficult thing on it is just having the patience to sit there and bend wire and put wire together, but it is a good therapy because it allows me to be thinking while I'm working. I can be thinking of other things and working at the same time, and I know that it's going to take me a long time to probably finish it good, but at least I started on it and I have it going, and I think it's coming along good. When you have something in your mind, and you actually bring it to life so other people can see what's in your mind, I think that's a successful project, because you brought what you had in your mind out so people can see it, and they can see. People have been affected by this and touched by it. I know one time my primo's girlfriend came in, and they came in like this, and she had sort of an attitude, no, and her collar was up too, and my primo tells her, "Oh, I'd like you to meet my uncle." He goes, he's an artist, and she wasn't fazed, and then he told her that's one of his works, the crocodile, and when she saw it, her whole demeanor changed. She went from being a smarty pants to looking at that and being amazed by it, and her whole personality changed. And so after that, she was real kind and friendly, But that's the way that crocodile touched her. I have some magnetic tape from the signs, from the highway signs that I put in the eye socket, so that at night, when light hits that, it lights up like a regular crocodile's eye lights up at night. And that's about it on the crocodile. That's about it. But it's taken, like I say, it's taken a good 10 years to get to that point. Little by little, 10 years, good solid work. And I don't think that anybody in their right mind would attempt it to copy it or anything. And I think that it would go in the Guinness Book of World Records as the biggest barbed wire crocodile that anybody's ever made, because I don't think anybody's ever wanted to try it or tried it. Okay.